Yeah, hello. Matt from Whatcast here. Again, I ain't done a video in a bit, but I see this trending on the Twitter today under the hashtag Get Out of My Pub. And it's this Keir Starmer. Now, if you don't know who Keir Starmer is, he's the leader of the opposition here in the UK, right? So he's the leader of the Labour Party. Conservatives are in power. I've got to explain this because there's people watching in different countries. Conservatives are in power. Boris Johnson is the Prime Minister. This guy would be the Prime Minister if they won the election, the next election, whenever they decide that's going to be, right? So this guy, Keir Starmer, as for some reasons, he fails to be opposition. Boris Johnson is only in power because everyone else is so inept. All the other parties are so inept in the country, and they've got this opportunity now to attack him. He's had pandemics to deal with, Brexit to deal with, and these people have had these opportunities to have attacked him and to took a different stance. And for some reason, Keir Starmer supported all of the lockdowns and everything that's happened over the last year, and he's just given his unwavering support to the government and all of the stuff. And you can take whatever view you want on that. I think it's been a massive overreaction myself. I'm sure the YouTube won't like me to say that. They'll oh, this is misinformation, whatever. But in my opinion, I'm not saying I'm right, YouTube, in my opinion, it's been a massive overreaction, and they could have done, took some measures without destroying people's lives like this. And there's this guy, he's bumped into this pub landlord today. So Keir Starmer's gone out to do the rounds in Bath here in the UK, or Bath, wherever you're from, right? And he has decided he's going to go down the high street and be everyone's mate. I'm going to go into the pub and shut it on. I'm going to go and have a pint, sit outside the pub. And he's gone to this bloke's pub, right? And this is what happened when he got there. This bloke, by the way, this landlord, you know, he doesn't do himself much justice with this. He doesn't sound particularly intelligent, let's say. But I understand his point. And this is what he says to Keir Starmer.
I am truthfully incandescent about the job you've done.
No, not really.
Yes. Do you know what the average age of death with COVID is? According to the Office of National Statistics. It's 82 years and 3 months.
True.
The average age of death normally? 81 years.
True.
Do you understand that we have fucked our economy because old people are dying? Do you see this graph? The last time we had this much death was 2008. That's the British Medical Journal. No,
He just
I can't
walks
speak
away,
to this
Keir.
man, not your security. You have failed me. I've been a Labour voter my entire life. You have failed to be the opposition. You have failed to ask whether lockdown
sorry,
was
there's a
functioning.
car just behind. Can we just?
Do you understand?
Can we go on in?
Thousands of people
Why
have
some people
died.
got masks?
You have failed to do your job and ask the real questions. Well, I am telling you now, and I hope this goes out.
Going
you
out.
have failed this country. You have seriously failed. You have allowed our children to wear masks in school when it's never been any evidence for it.
I didn't say that. He said that, YouTube.
Come on in here, Mum. Go on in,
Oh, he goes. So there goes Keir, and he's going to start banging on about the NHS and all this, and they've been on the front line, and they've done this, and they've done that. You're being disrespectful. This guy's had his life completely destroyed, basically, by these measures. So, of course, he's going to be angry about it. Everybody's got their own selfish opinion about this. You know, if it hasn't affected you, you're probably a pro-lockdown, and let's keep everybody safe and not kill any 83-year-olds. If you're struggling, if you've started your business and built it your entire life, you're probably really, really pissed off at all these measures that all your hard work's been undone in a year, and it's basically killing. You know, it's not. What can you say? I've got to be careful in here. Go to my podcast and listen to my real opinions, the Daily Whatcast. But so this escalated here, right? So there was chatting outside, and then Keir Starmer decides I'm going to ignore this bloke, even though he's the landlord, it's his pub. I'm just going to ignore him and go in and have a pint of beer because I want to For some reason, I'm allowed to go in. You know, it's no indoors for anyone else, but Keir Starmer decides he can go into the pub because he's Keir Starmer. What sort of a stupid name is Keir Starmer? And this is what happens here. Look, so I'll start it from the beginning.
That man is not allowed in my pub. No, Lord.
There's the bodyguard.
That man. Oi! That's assault. I am not bothering you. I am not bothering him. That man is not allowed in my pub. Get out of my pub. Go on. Get out of my pub.
And he leaves. He had a mask on inside. So at least he's been consistent with the twaddle. Right, so that's caused the hashtag get out of my pub on the Twitter. And I just thought I'd come on this video. I just want to watch the clips again and stick them up. I was just thinking, like, how arrogant are you that you're going to go, he's going to take you to task on the street and say, I've always voted for your party, but because you haven't opposed these measures that have destroyed my life, I will never vote for you again. Here's some statistics to back up what I'm saying. It's basically what he's done. No big deal. And this bloke's thinking, yeah, fuck off, basically. I'm now going to go in your pub. I'm just going to trespass. Well, you can't fucking go in there. So then the bloke tries to throw him out. The bloke was probably about 3 stone soaking wet. He can't do anything anyway. The landlord, how he's a landlord, I don't know. I don't know how he would ever chuck anyone out of his pub. It's basically a skeleton with clothes on. And so the bodyguards grabbed him, menacing bodyguards, grabbed this tiny bloke. And he's really struggling to even contain him. While Starmer casually, menacingly walked past. Here's your pen back. Prick. Honestly, it's just, and he's doing interviews afterwards, calling him a conspiracy theorist and all this other shit. So, I don't know. What do you make of that? To me, I understand the landlord's point. Keir Starmer should have just pissed off once because he's not going to win over the public. He hasn't opposed any of these. He's not going to go to the high street. They've lost their businesses. They're sure they're about to when they can't make their payments when it all starts opening up again, and expect everybody to back him and to support him for not challenging Boris's measures. So I don't know what he expected to happen, to be honest with you. That's all bollocks anyway. These people, they all just agree with each other, these politicians now. What's the point? Who is there to vote for? If you was opposed to lockdowns this year and you're evidencing it, you're using like Florida and Texas and other examples to back up what your position, and it's just being dismissed by everybody because you've got to be woke and every life matters, every COVID life matters, and you can die of anything else, no one cares. But if it's a COVID death, you're heartless if you don't, every life matters when it's COVID, but cancer don't matter. Depression, suicide, no one cares about any of this stuff. It doesn't matter. So obviously this guy's, justified, I believe. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, this one, Whatcast. Please subscribe to Whatcast with a K on the podcast and listen to our podcast. We did a Bill Gates one this week. Can't talk about Bill Gates on the YouTube, but you can go to the podcast and listen about that. Whatcast and the Daily What, which I do every single day, most days. I say every single day, about 3 times last week, so not every single day. But go subscribe to all of that and, support the channel. I'll put the link below and all that. Anyway, see ya later.